Good morning, everybody. Getting gas, loading up, so you know what time that is. That means we are off to Disney. We have our annual Passholder preview day today for Tron. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see how the ride is, how smooth it is, how the drops are. I plan on giving you all the information that I can. So, yeah, let's get some gas and let's get going. All right, so I got my gas and we're gonna get out of here. While we are driving to Disney, I'm gonna put in some clips of how I got the annual Passholder preview spot, what I had to do, you know, just kind of how the whole thing went. It was a little crazy. I think that Disney can do a little better when it comes to reserving your annual Passholder preview spot. But we were able to get ours, and I have some friends that were not, so I am thankful for that because we could have been in that situation. But I'm just gonna throw in a couple of those clips right now while we are on our way. So it has been almost 3 hours and the bar is here, and now we have 8 minutes. So as soon as the bar went a little over halfway, then it said 58 minutes, and then it's just been steadily dropping. So I'm just curious to see what happens once we get to, you know, the 0-minute mark. I've talked to a couple people and they said this isn't usually how they do this. So I don't know, this was very stressful. I have to tell you, while you're working and trying to, it was very stressful. So we'll see. Also, I want to mention that even though I've waited all this time, it's a possibility that I don't even get a callback time because it says right here it does not guarantee the ability to register. I mean, I truly appreciate Disney giving the annual pass holders the opportunity to ride early, but I think that on this, Disney needs to do better. This was so stressful. 4 minutes, so let's see what happens. So now it says it's your turn. You are now being directed to the website as soon as possible. So that was the step after the bar is full. So now we're just waiting to be directed to the website. Interesting. So after I finally got processed to the next page, it then said that it sent a link to my email. So I had to go to my email and I had to give them a code. So let me read this. Okay, so I did get my callback time. It was for March 8th. It is a Wednesday. So that kind of gives you an idea how far out I was anyways. I was still a few weeks out. Like I said, I am totally appreciative of the fact that Disney gives annual pass holders that perk of being able to get there and you know, ahead of everything and be able to ride it first. But it was almost 3 hours that I waited in that little queue line that you saw. Almost 3 hours. I just can't believe that. I logged in, I think it was like 9:15. And first of all, let me go ahead and tell you about that. They were supposed to send out an email today when we were able to try to register. So I, all morning, refresh on that email. I didn't see no email. So like 9:10 got there, and I was like, let me get on Instagram and see if anybody else has said anything about this. And sure enough, they were talking about how they were already in a queue line. I was like, what is going on? So I went back to my email, and then yeah, at that moment, my email came through. So I was already late getting into the queue. So that didn't help right off the bat. So everybody didn't get their emails at the same time. People got it later than others. I saw a lot of people on Instagram that had the same issue as I did. My bar didn't even move for like the first hour. It didn't even move, and then it just slowly. And I would imagine stuff like that crashes systems. So I don't know. I'm not I'm not into all that tech, but there has to be a better way. There just has to be a better way, because I drive a lot for a living. So for me to keep having to deal with that. Like, I feel bad for people who are like completely on the road drivers, or like they can't access their phones during work. Like, there just has to be a different way. There has to be a different way than what just happened today, because that was just ridiculous. Oh, and I didn't even forget to tell you what happened after that last process. So once they say we're going to go ahead and direct you to the website, they direct you to a website and they have you log into your My Disney Experience app through the website. And then they send you a code to your email. You then have to leave the site, go to the email, copy the code, go back to the website, put the code into the little box. Then they direct you to another screen where it lists everybody that's in your party. So for me, it would be me, my husband, and my boys. And so you choose who you want to be there that day. So I did that. I chose the people that were going to be there that day. And then once you go down, you then get a choice of a couple days. I got the 8th and the 9th. So I chose the 8th. And then it gives you all the different time frames, which there was a lot of time frames. So that was nice to be able to just pick when I wanted to do it. And then you choose the time frame, and then that's it. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess at that point it wasn't that bad. It was very simple. But leading up to it was just, I can't stop saying enough. It was stressful.
Back, we want to welcome you to the Ticket and Transportation Center, the gateway to the Magic Kingdom. If you look to the driver's right-hand side, you're going to see 2 sets of silver handrails. With the first set of silver handrails being for the villain's load zone. Those gray and red umbrellas, that's the villain's load zone. Do not go there later on tonight. They'll take you on a 20-minute tour around the wrong side of the parking lot. You want to go to the second set of silver handrails with the yellow umbrellas. Yes, I said yellow because that right there will be our hero's load zone. Remember, friends, yellow umbrellas, hero's load zone.
Alright, so we made it in. Our time is between 9:30 and 10:30, and it's 10:24. It literally took us 30 minutes to get from the parking lot over to get in. So we're going to try to make it. Wish me luck. I mean, I've seen people go to different rides and they're after their check-in time. I just don't want to. I don't want to take the chance on that. All right, so we've made it to Tomorrowland. I see Space Mountain and Tron is in my sight. It is 10:28. I don't know. This is miserable. This is all my fault. This is all my husband and my fault. Plan, people. Make sure you planned. Okay, we did it. An amazing cast member took us and walked us up to the front and let us go right in. So we made it in. Thank you, incredible cast members of Disney World. The gift shop will be once they get that all up and running. They're still working on it. Yeah, it is. 2.5 hours. Yeah, it's spring break all over the United States. Everybody has them at different times. So April, March, super busy. Super busy. But we made it. Tron.
Right there by that key right side. Right there above them. If you need to sign your gas right there.
I don't know. On music already. It's so cool. I can't believe it's finally open. What has this been, like 5 years? The canopy is so massive. It looks much bigger when you're under it. I can't wait to see the first train come through. Train in a minute now. they do have a set of restrooms up here. That's good because it's pretty far away from everything. And I do see in the far distance over there water fountain and a bottle refill station. So one thing I am noticing is that there is no shade. Once you leave that awning area there, all the way until you get inside there, there's no shade. They do have these little umbrellas up, but that's not going to do anything for the people standing in the lines. It's not going to do anything. So just be prepared that you are going to stand in sun for quite a while. When these lines get really long, I think that they should have planned a little better than that. So here are the test seats. I'm actually not going to get on the test seats today because there is a line to get on it. So that's how it works right there. That's the exit. That's where you come out. Height ride is 48 inches from what I'm seeing here. This is where you enter. Oh, it says welcome users. Oh, I love that. I guess they are sponsored by Enterprise. This is so cool. I'm so excited. Like, I can't even stop saying I'm so excited. This canopy is very interesting. I don't know, from the outside it looks so much thinner than it is, but it's, I don't know, it's pretty heavy duty. Welcome, Team Blue. So I will say, once you get into this little area, archway, welcome opening, it's very breezy in here. They have a couple big fans pushing through. It's pretty breezy, but it is only 81 degrees right now, so I don't know how it's going to be when it's 90 something. 11:02 and we're still outside in the little canopy area. We haven't made it in. It's been broke down. That's our luck. Rush, 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 rush to get here to stand in line while it's broke down. Alright, we are moving. We're almost in the door. They must have fixed whatever problem they were having. Thank God. I'm anxious. Alright, here we go. Team Blue.
Attention users, you are about to be digitized into the world of Tron. For your safety in this world, all users should be in good health. You should be free from high blood pressure, heart, back, or neck problems. You should be free from motion sickness or other conditions that could be aggravated by this experience. Expectant users should not ride. To be digitized into the world of Tron. For your safety in this world, all users should be in good health.
We get put into this little room here.
Yes, we all should come in.
Users, prepare to be digitized into the world of Tron.
Attention users, please move all the way forward, fill in all the available space, please.
Del equipo azul en todo momento.
Follow your path on the floor. If you are assigned the bar vehicle, you must walk behind the light cycle. Remove phones, glasses, and other items that may fall off and secure them in the storage area between the handlebar. To synchronize with your light cycle, kneel, lean, and pull the handlebars towards you. Launches across the upload conduit and onto the grid. Your opponents will meet you there. To win, every member of Team Blue must pass through 8 energy gates before their opponents.
Momento.
Light cycle.
Alright, so the lockers are right
When the
ahead.
gate opens, follow your
So from what I've heard, 2. So we pick a locker and then scan in. So we're just gonna pick this one here, 302. So you hold your band up and then open it. Here, can you hold that open?
As we were sitting here watching them load, we realized that it took them a long time to get this train, filled with everybody. I mean, they have to get them in comfortably and safely, and it's a little bit difficult, as I can see. I think they're going to have a hard time getting the trains to keep moving at a steady pace. While we were loading, my husband actually had a hard time getting into the seat. His calves, the bar that comes out to lock your calves in, his calves were way too big for it. So he had to slide all the way up and it squeezed him in, and he actually had red marks on his calves. And just to get an idea of the size of his calves, I'll try to put in a picture now.
So we got row number 5. What I've been watching as we've been doing this is that it does take a little bit. It does take a little bit for everybody to load. So in the A spot, you walk behind the bikes, and then you get on the other side. When you're in the B spot, you just get on right here. Yeah, my husband's 260 pounds and he's about to ride this, so I'll give you full details when we get off. I'm not going to be able to film on the ride, but I will tell you everything once we get off. Alright, I'm going to tell you all about the ride here in a minute, but when you get off of the ride, you're actually on the other side of the lockers. So just find the number that you put your stuff in on the other side of the locker. Mine was 302, and then you just retrieve your things. And then it works the same way. So here is 302, and I'm going to take my magic band or your phone or whatever, click it, and then open the handle, and there's your stuff.
It's the other side.
This is where you exit. And as you see, that's where we came in earlier. That's where you go into the building. This looks like stroller and motor scooter parking. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about this ride. It was very fast. Like, you take off super fast right out the jump. It was not that comfortable for a woman, your front side, not very comfortable. For my husband, it was so uncomfortable. He's got marks on his calves. And like I said, he weighs 260 pounds, so he is a bigger guy, but he was super uncomfortable. He almost didn't fit on the bike itself, so there's going to be a lot of issues with that. Like I said, right off the jump, it was super fast. There's a lot of turns. As you're turning, you're kind of dropping a little, so they're not straight down drops. They're like bank turns, bank drops. It was a lot of fun though, but I think the worst thing is people are not gonna wanna wait 2 hours in a ride for less than 2 minutes. It was very, very short, very short. It was so much fun though, and it's a shame because it was so much fun, but I just don't see people waiting 2 hours and being happy with it. There's gonna be a lot of complaints when it comes to how short it is. Thank God that there's gonna be a virtual queue for a while, because I will wanna jump on it at night and, you know, experience that at night. I don't know, after 5 years of this wait, it was so much fun, but it's, oh look at the fireworks are going on in the distance. It was so much fun, but so short. It just sucks. So when you do exit, you get to exit over here by the train station. As you can hear, the train's going. So there's the train. Let's see which one it is today. It is Disney's. Oh no, it's not. It's the Lily Bell. Yeah, so this is the Lily Bell, so this is where they get off, and then if you want to jump on the train, you could jump on the train and take it to the front of the park if you wanted to. And of course, you can't complete a Disney day without stopping off at the Sunshine Tree Terrace to get an I Love You float. $6.99. It's Dole Whip orange with Fanta, strawberry, and red passion fruit syrup topped with popping candy. It is amazing. Got Scrim Up. Bunch of things going on. These are the different things that they have over here at Pico's Bill. The Big Al double bacon. They got a walking taco, veggie rice bowl, beef nachos, fajita platter, strawberry salad. So if you don't have anywhere to sit when you order from Casey's or anywhere else around here, everybody is sitting in all those chairs over there. If you come up through into Tomorrowland Terrace, there's all the seating that you're able to sit in. I ended up getting Pico's Bill and I got the walking taco from there. It's really good. It was $11.70 total. Okay. Let's have real talk for a second. When you have an open space like this and there's nobody sitting at a million tables and you sit down at a table and a friggin' family of 5 or 6 come sitting down directly next to you, which is pretty much on top of you, like, come on. Let's use some common sense and let's not sit on top of people. I think it's rude. I think it's mean. I mean, I literally had to move my chair because they wanted to sit right on top of us. It's just disturbing. Like, you could have sat at any other table. It's just ridiculous. Like, have common courtesy. So I'm going into Casey's Corner. I ate at Pico's Bill and I brought it over to the terrace. I'm gonna pick up my husband's food. He got mini corn dogs and french fries. Well, that's gonna end it here. That's our trip out to Magic Kingdom. We rode the Tron. We ate some food. We actually saw the little show that they had at the castle, and that's it.
Alrighty, everybody, on behalf of my wonderful, fabulous, award-winning driver up front and myself here in the back, we would like to thank you for visiting the Magic Kingdom Park today. We hope you had a wonderful time and are going home with a ton of magical memories. Now, when you got here earlier, you probably thought, holy cow, this is a really big parking lot, and you would be correct. It does hold over 15,000 parking spaces, and it's the 4th largest parking lot in town. So that begs the question, how do you get out? Well, we made it really simple for you. You're just going to follow the big white arrow Accompanied with some of those arrows is our speed limit. It's 15 miles per hour. That is for your safety and for ours. That is a 1-5, not a 5-0, and certainly not a 9-5 if you're a Lightning McQueen fan. Life is a highway, but our parking lot is not, so please do not go racing through it. If you get back to your car, realize you're having any sort of car trouble, like your car won't start, you can't find your keys, or you're playing the most massive game of hide and go seek with your car and your car is winning, make your way back to the color safety poles where we drop you off. Flag down the nearest parking cast member or security cast member. Either of us would be more than happy to assist you. Security does patrol our parking lots in white SUVs with green and yellow flashing lights up top. And final reminder, if you plan to park hop or come back to Magic Kingdom later today, hold on to that parking receipt. It's good all day long in all 4 parks. No need to pay for parking twice in one day. We are approaching our one and only stop. We're going to be making one stop for 2 parking lots. So just make sure you remain seated with those doors closed, holding on to all those articles and small children. We are still subject to sudden acceleration and braking until we hit our full and complete stop. Once we do hit that stop, Simba's going to be to the driver's right-hand side. Peter Pan's going to be to the driver's left. Simba, the 100s to the right. Peter Pan, the 200s to the left. We're almost there. There's our stop, everybody. Pull up on the handle, push out on the door, lower your head and watch your step.